Hey folks, welcome to Fitz at 50, and I'm Fitz. That's F-I-T-Z at the word A-T and the number 50, F-0. And hey, we're gonna do this this vlog thing. I'm not really even sure I like that word, but people have told me, man, maybe we should try this because I don't write real well, but I speak okay. So I'm here today doing the inaugural video for you. And you're seeing it because I somehow cajoled 50 people into subscribing. So remember, if you're seeing this because of a share, go ahead, like, and subscribe. Why do we ask you to subscribe? Well, there's apparently some money involved here, and if you get more than 1,000 people to subscribe and watch 4,000 hours of you online, then you will get $2.75 for every 1,000 people who view your video. So boy, there's a big money-making opportunity here. Really, I'm here because I felt the need to share with everyone my ever-widening, I hope, view of the world today as a cis white male in his 50s. Yes, I am 50 years old. There is a tendency amongst men to get more conservative as they grow older, which means they are shutting out the world, which means they are not open to new experiences. They are not open to seeing how things evolve around them. And I really hope to shed some light on a lot of issues around men today. Our first episode here will be entitled Butt Stuff. Yeah, because I'm here in Download Studio A, my children's bathroom, which has the wonderful fuzzy duck motif. I hope you can appreciate it. I do and have for many years now. And butt stuff. You know, everybody, all these men, they seem to be so infatuated with butt stuff until it comes time to do butt stuff. And I'm not talking about what's going on in your bedroom, okay? That's a whole separate thing. If you're a consenting individual and you're into that kind of butt stuff, then good for you. Just always remember, glove up, lube up, and play safe. Ladies, if you're shaking your head no, here's one positive thing I got for you. Just tell your man that he's welcome to experience anything he would like to experience, that you will be returning the favor, and maybe that will just end the conversation. Maybe it will continue the conversation, and again, glove up and lube up, because here it goes. Anyway, but that's not really what we're talking about. If you're a consenting adult, you want to go and do consensual things, good for you. I don't judge. You know, maybe you're in prison, gay for a day. Right on, have at it. It's not me. I'm a breeder, and I've just done that. I've got 4 kids with my wife, and that seems to be the way things have worked out for me. If you find yourself heading on another path, God love you, and I'm sure God does. There you go. Anyway, we're going to talk about men's health butt stuff, which is going to be a continuing theme, hopefully, through these videos, because I'm 50 years old, and men don't talk about their health. There are magazines, there are articles, there are a month that's dedicated to all of this, and still, the other 11 months of the year, we're not talking about it. And silent killers, prostate cancer, colon cancer, men are dying because they just refuse to get honest, to take a simple test, talk to their doctors, talk to their loved ones, and make an appointment. It's real simple. They give you everything and they let you take it home. I guess this could officially be my first unpacking video too. I hear that's a thing online, is these unpacking videos. But it's real simple. You go to your doctor. I did. Her name's Jenny. She gave me a take-home test. She said, just to keep it clean. And so here I am. You get a real easy little package. By the way, guys, it's stamped and self-addressed, but the United States Postal Services do not want you sending human fecal matter, or probably any fecal matter for that kind of thing, through the mail system. So take this test, seal it up, take it back to your doctors, and they will get it to the lab in their daily lab kit and everything. This is a really easy test. They call it a FOB or a FIOB, some of them are called, but anyway, they tell you, sample, collect stool per sample collection instructions, label it, remove the plastic bag, stuff it all back in there, send it off to them. Here, it's a real important thing though, and again, they put lots of instructions, and they give you the biohazard bag. My favorite symbol in the world, really, biohazard, but that's where your sample ends up ultimately. But what they want you to do is, they want you to make a download. a stool sample, must be deposited here. This unfolds. It doesn't have to stay this small. If you are not targeting well, that's okay. You can unfold this thing. It tells you to take this, place it on top of the water, and then deposit your sample on it so as not to contaminate your fecal matter, because there's things in your water, there's things in your toilet, there's stuff going on. They don't want to have to test for that. And what they're really looking for is blood in your stool. Now, you're thinking, hey, I should just be able to take a look. Well, guys, if you make a deposit and you view the deposit and you see blood, go to the doctor. Tell them you need, hey, I need help. Something going on down here. But really what it comes down to, it doesn't mean you've got cancer. You could just have ulcers. You could have a tear. There's a lot of different things that could be going on, but whatever comes out is that if you're introducing blood into your stool sample, there is an issue and you need to have it looked at. Here's that piece of rubberized or foam to wrap your sample in. It goes in the bag, the biohazard bag. And then here is your sampler. You will open this. You will take out this little probe. You will insert it in, smear, good stuff, fecal matter all over it. You'll place it back in there, write your name, your date, and record the number. Put it in that piece. Wrap it up. Put it in that biohazard bag, wonderful Ziploc, and then place it in that remarkable seal and ship envelope. You don't have to lick it and stick it. Let's try not to do that. You can just peel it and press it and take it back to the counter. Let them take care of the rest. And that's it. You do it. I'm going to do it in just a moment. We're going to send it off. If you feel the need to somehow do this at home, I've seen other kits you can order through the mail. You can get multiple ones and give them to your friends as presents for $20. You get like a 12-pack for $20. That's not a bad deal right there. But the reality is they just want you to have a sterile sample of fecal matter. So if you're up there in Kansas and you decide you just want to go do an upper deck and then swab it, good for you. I'm not cleaning up. It's just not the thing that I'm into, and I hear y'all been doing that for a number of years. So I'm going to go ahead now. We're going to push pause, because even as vulgar and flagrant as I can be, I'm sure there's some standards and practices down there at YouTube that say you can't deuce on camera and show people you're playing with it. Remember, safety first. Lube up your gloves. All right, and we're back, and that was not hard at all. Let me tell you, you just, like I said, you make that deposit, swish the stick in there a little bit, just like you were swirling a drink. Put it in there, wrap it up, seal it, send it. It's good. Hey, listen, I didn't see any blood, but I don't have microbiota eyes, and you're probably not going to see any blood either. So there's nothing really to worry about with this thing. There are other parts to men's health testing. We're going to talk about that in a later video about what levels they will test to see if you have cancers. If you did just take a test and you saw blood and it's like, oh, son, what'd I eat? Look, that's not what it's really about. That blood is just an indicator. It could be that you've got tears, ulcerative things going on inside of your stomach wall. There's a lot of different reasons why you might have blood in a stool sample, so don't freak out. That's what is causing so many deaths, is the fear, the not knowing, the not being able to deal with that. So let's talk about it. Let's spend more time on it. Let's all get these tests and send them in. Guys, I'm going to do multiple parts on this. I don't know how long the videos are really going to be, but I will tell you I've committed to doing at least 5 videos that we've got mapped out that cover the subject of men's health, which that means there's going to be at least 10 videos, because I don't just want to be talking about butt stuff all the time. And we're going to find out what my results are in a video. We're going to talk to a friend of mine who could have died except for early testing. And not only did he get cured, but it came back because of a treatment regimen he was on. And he's now in remission from that. So it's really important that you make this first step and that there's follow-up behind that. It's not a set it and forget it thing. And we'll get into all of those things. Hopefully we can get out of Studio A and find some alternative locations. There are friends of mine who are reporting to me that there are fine bathrooms all across this great nation, and we will try and come to you from as many of them as we can find content to shoot. Hey, it's been great. I hope you guys watch this. Again, can't say it enough because it's what I've heard from every 14-year-old. Like it and subscribe. Like it and subscribe. Which is going to be much harder for us because at 50, you're saying, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. When you're 14, you're instantly a social media influencer because you make one video and you send it to your friends at school. When they send it to 2,000 people and they all subscribe and they like and they never watch you again, but at least you start getting your $2.75 from YouTube. And Lord knows my girls could use some shoes and some haircuts. Ooh, Lord, talk about some money that's involved there. So I'm going to need a few million hits at that $2.75 per 1,000. Hey, again, I look forward to seeing you next week when we talk about the next thing we talk about. Bye now.